Absolutely. A marathon. Came out here to support my daughter. Oh, I'm gonna get this out of the way now just so that we can do it a little early. Mike hit me and he was like, "Yo, I don't like the way y'all get that Drake hate off." And I was like, "Yo, I don't have a beef with Drake, right? I love Drake's music. I play Drake's music.
I do.
I believe in Drake's music. We knew you did on the low all these years. You was just
on the low, no, on the high.
Fake love.
It wasn't
it's intentional how high you like.
It wasn't fake love at all. Hey, 10 piece for $1 might do that.
Yeah, I'm cool. Mystery meat nuggets. I'm trying to stay away from that. I got beef with this too.
Yeah.
All
right, we'll talk about it.
But yeah, I don't have any problems with Drake. I think that Drake makes great music. I think he makes music that sets a vibe and like gives you nostalgia. I was telling the fellas in the group chat earlier today. Yeah, I was telling the fellas in the group chat today that I feel like Drake. He speaks to a gentleman that is.
He speaks to y'all.
Well, if you're getting ready to go out somewhere, right, and you want to feel like you're that guy and nobody else like matters, like that's the songs you need to listen to.
All right.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen your vibes when you get into the spot. You know what I mean? You more Ice Cube, like that type of shit. Pouring 40s on women and stuff like that.
Pouring 40s.
That's the type of vibes you be on.
Man, I just.
Hey, look, you don't have to explain it to me. I see you. Yeah, you be trying to be ready. You be like Damon in the club. Damon? I had a dream about that fool last week. Like that's how you be acting.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think Drake makes great music. I have no problem. And it's not like it's in style to hate him right now. I just think that he moves with a little bit more bitch assness now since all this shit has kind of transpired. It's cool when you're on top. But when you start losing the shit, like lose gracefully.
He's always moved.
Meek Mill disappeared. All he did was slide on some steps. That was it.
No, he went to jail
and slid on some steps after that. You know what I mean? Like, and start his own shit. Stop beefing with dudes. But I'm just saying, like, I love Drake's music, right? And I will continue to play it. But it's Kendrick's time to shine, right? So this is why we're getting a heavy dose of Kendrick. And in this microwave era that we're in, it's good to kind of see him be crowned the king of hip hop. I was going back and listening to all the heart parts, right? From like over the last 15 years.
Did you just get here?
No. But I hadn't played them in so long. You play them on the regular? Shit's like 5-6 minutes long, like per song. Like, I know you wasn't playing them, so I was like, yo, some of that shit was like, oh, it was cool to hear it again.
Oh, you sound like Devo.
Who?
You don't listen to none of this shit.
I do listen to it. What are you talking about?
That's what he says to me. That's what he says to me.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, I went back and listened to it. I'm telling you, man, he the one. Like, he's in a great system, but he looks nice. Anyway, Sam Darnold. But anyway, I went back and listened to him, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I want to witness his growth. Every once in a while, I'll go back and listen to Section 80. Good Kid, Mad City, Damn, right? Not too much to Pimp a Butterfly. It's not high on my list. I'm gonna be real. There's a few tracks that I like on there, but I'm speaking English still. But yeah, like there's no Drake hate on my side. Lex definitely hates Drake. And now that you can outwardly say it, he will tell you to your face that like
now that I can outwardly, I've been saying it.
No, you haven't, dude. You're so phony.
All I say it, no, and I'm gonna say it right now. The only Drake, whenever he drops the album, he gives me 1 or 2 tracks that I'm like, all right.
That's not really hate, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't hate him like that. That's the Drake I want to hear. Everything else, I'm cool off that. I don't relate to Drake like the average person does, quote unquote, right?
Because he don't make songs for you.
He don't.
he said he makes songs for dudes that get women.
No, and that's my point. My point is I've never had an issue with that.
Oh, okay.
So I judge the people.
Gangster Lex.
No, it's not even because you don't like Drake doesn't make you gangster. What I'm saying, it makes you. How can I say this? I don't even know how to say it. Like it doesn't make you gangster. It just makes you. Because I don't relate to his music, because he makes music for dudes that I don't really fuck with.
No, okay.
That's why I don't fuck with a lot of people, because of what's been happening in the past 6 months. 100%.
I feel you. I mean, again, like I'm not specifically like mad at anything that has transpired with you, because I understand it. So I just get it for what it is. Go ahead, man. Hit the music. It's cool. We get straight to the shits. We get straight to it. We ain't gonna be in here long today. I swear to God. Is that everything?
Yeah.
I need you to, we need a like a finale button. Yes. I want to welcome y'all to the US and Outside podcast on the Grown Folks Podcast Network. I'm one of your hosts, not doing the most normal ass Carl. To my front, I have my man at Just Lex.
Noah's Carter. And this Lex.
Fresh pair of Costco joints on his feet. I feel you. Them is the Puma. Hey, you know, I'm hating too because my Puma socks definitely got some holes in them at the bottom.
$4 off.
But who's counting? This guy. Yeah, man. What's good, bro?
Bottom otherwise.
Nah, I ain't mad at you. I'm about to go get me some more. Puma's my wave, so it's like I try to Puma everything out as much as I can. What's up, bro?
Man, I'm maintaining.
Yeah, just steady.
Doing my thing.
When does sports start back up? That's what get the life back in.
We doing it right now.
What?
We doing flag right now.
Oh, you know,
we had the banquet to celebrate our Pop Warner year, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to G, right? He won Most Improved, which is an important award for me as like a
because he started in the flag
like a
journey.
coach.
Yeah.
Right. So to win Most Improved, I feel like anybody who's ever won like an MVP on their journey, they won Most Improved. You know what I mean? So that's what I told him. Like, hey, this is it. You did this one.
I think Kirk Cousins got a Most Improved too.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, celebrate your great whites. Calling Kirk Cousins a great white is crazy.
But no, I related when I was telling him. I related to his favorite basketball player is Giannis, right? Giannis, before he won MVP, he won Most Improved on his way to a championship and everything. So I'm like, hey, just keep putting in the work, keep putting in the time, and it's gonna come around.
Yeah. Well, congrats to G, man, on getting Most Improved. What about my other guy? How he doing?
Man, we dealing with jealousy of, your kids ever get jealous around the other one's birthday?
No, because they're back to back. And luckily, but see, that's the other thing. Chris has his main dad, right? That he like
his
goes
main
in.
dad.
That's his main dad. I'm his stepdad, bro. Like he got his main dad.
His
that he
main
go to.
dad.
I want to say biological father. That make it seem like he's not in the picture.
You said it like he was the side piece.
Who? Me?
His main dad versus I'm the side dad.
I am a side piece. Absolutely. And matter of fact, he would love that. Actually, his dad don't like when I even say that shit.
100%.
Yeah, he don't like that. I don't even get mad at him. I'd be like, yo, but I tell him, I'd be like, yo, he gonna find what he want to call me. Right now, he still, for those who don't know, the inside joke is, it's not even an inside joke, he really does this. He calls me babe.
Right.
And at first I thought that shit was crazy. Because,
no, that's fire.
But it's like, I thought like Babe Ruth, it's a real thing. People, like men have been called babe. But he... But
I'm gonna shoot you over that though.
What, babe?
Yeah.
Pew pew, pew pew. Yeah, that's funny because like, what if they? So now that we're out in the open, right?
Huh?
So
What?
she be somebody.
Say what? No, we don't need to talk about none of that.
You don't want to talk about it?
Nope.
All right, just want. Oh yeah. It's cool.
No,
it's cool. Given the climate
The
right
answer
now,
is the same.
that might be listened. I'm just saying, like, yo, if they said, oh, stepdad John, or Steve,
Nope. No.
Step Willie.
If you say uncle whose name I don't know.
What if he said that's my uncle? You don't like any name. What would you prefer your kids to call like
uncle,
a gentleman?
No, because they'll say, oh yeah, Uncle Carl. I'm cool with that because they know who you are. Boom, boom, boom.
Nah, bro.
If you say uncle's name I don't know, I'm airing this bitch out. 100%. 100%.
100% is
Saying
funny
it again.
as hell, man. I'm dying. Oh, Uncle who? He said, yo, hey, if anything will pause a man in his tracks, hey, auntie, you can let an auntie fly off all day long.
All of it.
Auntie
Whatever
Christine.
Whatever you gotta do.
But as soon as Uncle Charles, you like, who the fuck is that?
I miss my Uncle Charles. Yo.
Hey, you gonna be missing him. It's crazy.
You gonna miss him.
You gonna be missing him. It's crazy.
He will cease to exist.
Oh, shit, man. I'm fucking weak, bro. That's funny as hell. Jay is out again. She's supposed to be coming out next week. She wants us to find a way to remote her in. So we're gonna find a way. The vision that Jay has is funny. Cause she was like, yo, you think you just placed me on like a screen and then like record me? I said, You know I bought this expensive ass iPhone so that we can get these videos off, and he has a soundboard on his phone.
I wish.
I was like, so where's the other device coming from? Because all the other devices in here are from 2015. So it's like, we need one more in here. And I can't guarantee that device is going to be here every week. So I'm going to try to figure it out somehow, some way. But it's going to take me a little minute because I haven't been on electronic shit in a while. But Jay will be coming, for the new year for a couple of episodes, hanging out with us, and then she'll let you know of her own situation on her own. And I ain't going to tell y'all, her business. But yeah, we ain't got no problems. People been hitting me up on the side, asking like, "Yo, is there beef?" I was like, "Nah, we good. She'll be back. There's no problem."
So you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But she love to pick on you. Like, I ain't no beef with me. I know how to play innocent bystander really well.
I'm trying to get a couple extra clicks.
I'm off for the whole week, so this is gonna be new to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I took the whole week off from my baby. Right. My daughter has her first golf tournament. Means a lot to me. She's a little nervous, so I want to make sure she's really prepared.
Where's she playing at?
The Loma Golf Club.
The Loma Golf.
Yeah, it's off in Liberty Station. It ain't nothing big. It's like a T-ball of golf, right?
Oh, that little joint when you first.
Yeah, it's actually a real nice course in there. I didn't even know. Yeah. I thought it was bullshit when I would see it when we go out there and eat and shit. But it's actually legit to the point where I was like, oh, she need a driver out here. Like, we have one, we just don't use it.
Damn,
at the
you
course
need a driver for that?
For her, hell yeah.
To me, it's only that little hill. When you first drive in, I don't know how big it is because when you first drive in, you're like,
even that hole you need a driver on.
Damn.
For her.
All right.
Because we talking about like it's 150 yards, 160 yards. You think your kids can hit a ball 160 yards? Hell no. Right? So like the baseball, basketball, golf ball, don't matter. The most she getting out of it is about 80 yards. Like out of the driver, 90 yards. So she got her first tournament, first of many. I'm looking at the tour schedule right now. Yeah, they call it a tour. There's future golf champions tour or whatever. But the tour schedule, I'm like, yo, this shit conflict with baseball, right? And I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Because baseball,
you about to enter the season where y'all gotta like split up and.
We've been doing that though, because she played baseball last year and had practice on opposite days.
Okay.
Played basketball with him also while he was playing baseball. So like, I'm taking my break. That's why you see me off for a week too. On top of this, it just all. Kind of went in like at the right time, the right way. So I'm excited. And then we got a chance to see the competition. And so the hate has already started. Not on my behalf, but like mom is in there like, oh, my baby swing way better.
There we go. Yeah.
But I'm in here now.
I'm here for it.
I'm in here politicking because I'm trying to meet all the golf dads that's just as crazy as me so that we can like have some tea times. Because there's one little girl that's fire. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
I want her to play against girls that's going to whoop her ass and be better than her so she, gets a little edge on wanting to get better. Playing me ain't no fun.
Nah.
You need to see some.
I'm here for the hate, though. That's what I want to see. Yeah. I might follow a couple golfers just to watch the hate happen.
There's a little girl that's in here right now. And my wife is right, though. My daughter's swing is better, but the problem is the will. And the reason why we starting tournaments so early is so that she can build will. Because she didn't start getting some dog in her until this week during practice.
Till this week,
like just like setting up her own ball. Reese doing drills when she don't get it. Like it took her an hour to do a putting drill that we had, legitimately an hour. And she just kept going until she made it. Like little small victories like that is a big deal. Because like I was telling you last week, I think off mic, like, yo, most of these kids, it's weird out here in the sports world. Most of these kids, if you playing baseball and you 13 years old, 14 years old, if you not hitting 1,000 balls a week, you going D2 or JC. Yeah. Or and if you are hitting 1,000 and you don't meet the body requirements, you going D2. You going JC. You got to put up some outstanding numbers. If you playing golf, you got to hit 1,000 balls a week. Big swings, chips, putts, all that. Basketball, you got to put up 1,000 free throws a week. So if the kids don't have that dog in them, you know what I mean? What happens? My cousin plays for Bishops. And he was telling me, like, it was, we had Christmas, right? I hadn't seen him in a while, but he big now, right? And so he started point guard there or something like that. But he big. No, I ain't seen him in like a couple of years. I remember I went to his 8th grade promotion little party.
He put you in a headlock?
No, he can though. He look like Jordan Clarkson now, right? Like for real. Like you remember?
I don't like that.
Remember Kim's son?
Yeah.
He's like 6'1" now. So like when the last time I saw
I'm
bro,
6'2".
I know he's big. I'm trying
to air this bitch out,
and he was pudgy. And see, hey, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. He still got puppy skin though. Like you could tell that he got some growing to do. But he was telling me, I told y'all a little bit last night that a couple now he do go to it's an all white school and they got a little bit of money, but they in season got tournaments. He talking about our shooter is gone. What you mean your shooter gone? Oh, he went on a Christmas vacation. I said, how, bro? Like 15? He couldn't stay at one of y'all houses and go to the game?
I remember that.
That's what you would do if your parents wasn't going to make it. Like, I've never missed a game unless I was sick. For vacation? And what varsity coach goes with that? Now, obviously, they pay money, and you're handcuffed at that point, especially if your dad is a CEO of Microsoft or some shit. I don't know. But, like, there's no way I'm missing a game. And so and my point of saying all this is that it's just different, bro. Like kids, like I don't want to do any team sports if shit like that is happening.
But team sports is year round, right? Like you gotta be dedicated the whole. Like there ain't no vacation if they doing team sports like that.
Yeah, but I don't like being.
I mean, you can miss a little bit, but you know what I mean. Like it's year round. That's what it is nowadays.
And I hate it. The year round is bullshit. Like what I hate is like if you paying for a coach or whatever, they not giving you 110%. And then if you're not paying for a coach, you behind the curve. You know what I mean? And then if you don't have either and you stuck with somebody's dad doing it, they ain't got no accolades out here, bro. I'm not talking about you, right? Because y'all got dudes that draw plays. Football's different. Nah, football's different from baseball, bro, and golf and all that other shit. See, my knowledge base, I never played college golf or competitive golf, but I've been playing golf for 20 years now.
Crazy.
20 years of knowledge means something. So, play like shit today, but it is what it is. All right, hit my hand class, man. Since Lex ain't got nothing new, and I ain't really got nothing really popping off. Oh, wait. Don't hit him. Leave it. It's fine. Random shit to fill in time. Who are you in 2025?
Man,
you don't have the bandwidth.
I'm just trying to be better.
You know what's crazy? Like I wouldn't have asked you any other time. It's not like I'm asking you too early. You only got 2 days left. Because there's a lot of good things like that's on the horizon for you. No, it is.
I'm okay.
Getting your personal freedom back and getting your car and all that other shit is a big deal. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Are you anxious for that moment?
Yes.
$30 Uber ride will change it. Yeah, that and the Burgundy. Crazy, what is it? The Burgundy line? What is it? Copper line. Burgundy sound hard. Copper sound.
Nah, man. The Burgundy line would have cost me $250. This cost me $30 to come by with y'all, man.
The copper line, though, man. But so, like, who are you though?
I'm just trying to have a new sense of normalcy to where I'm like, I feel like normal is not the same word for me no more. So I feel like, but I feel like I'm gonna know what that word means again. The new normal, where I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm comfortable with myself. That's what I'm trying to get to.
I feel like I do. Mom, people can hear you, right? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. My thing is like, I do want to establish new norms. I do want to go on this new adventure with something different. You know what I mean? Like, we just had to talk. I've been coaching baseball for a long time. So to me, it feels good to do something completely different. I want to be like them Asian dads out there. I want to, I definitely want to get outside in 2025. We did go outside in 2024, but that was summertime. And after that, and I knew it. When we left, I was like, yo, like once we get back from on our cruise and shit like that, I ain't gonna get a break until about January. So, all this shit is by design.
January in next week.
Yeah, but I said that in May.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, I knew what type of time we was on, because like travel ball gets jumping in the summer and the fall, and then it dies out around wintertime. So that's when I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna get no break until then. So now I'm trying to be a little bit better. You know what I mean? I'm trying to balance being a better husband. Not saying that I've been doing anything wrong or anything like that, but I would love to enjoy my wife before I hit 40. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying. Like that comes off crazy.
I'm about to fall off.
No, what I'm saying is that I don't want to wait till it's too late to be like, oh, let me refine. I never wanted to be the guy that like refound love with my wife. I don't want to lose it. You know what I mean? So it's like, while we still here, I'd rather keep it and do all the shit that I need to do. And I'm not even saying that as a flex. I'm saying that as like, I've seen some examples of, not saying that men did a bad job or whatever. It's just that, all right, what do I do to avoid that? You know what I mean? Like, I learned from my homies' mistakes. I learned from they progress and shit like that. And I don't speak ill of nobody. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are some things that I can specifically do? So that you can feel better. There was a time where I and it's not done, right? But I'm just saying, there was a time where I strived to get to where you was at. Like, my man is a provider. Even right now, in your sense of like your own self stupor that you put yourself in, like the shit you do is amazing, right? Like for me, I don't know how you get up every day. For real. And still do the shit that you do at a high clip.
Oh, shit.
Like, bro, you would have took a car away from me, ain't no practice. I ain't going to no fucking practice. Motherfucker made it to all season long as a passenger. I'm trying to figure out how he did that. That shit is commendable, dog. So, like, and I know, because your therapist ain't going to give it up like I do in a way that's just going to resonate, make you laugh and think back on it. It's always, fuck that.
She told me she was proud of me.
She couldn't even do it.
And all I said was, why?
If she ain't had no car, you would have no therapy sessions. She wasn't going to go. You think she taking a copper line for you? Hell nah. That's what I'm trying to say. That shit is amazing.
Hey, she made sure. She said, hey, what you doing on New Year's? I'm like, we probably whatever. What you doing on New Year's Eve? I'm like, I'm probably same thing Christmas. You ain't trying to see me on New Year's Eve? I'm like, are you open? She's like, yeah. I feel like you need to schedule.
I feel she right.
I feel like you need to schedule something. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck with her on New Year's Eve.
She like you, and that's a good thing though. You want your therapist to like you and care about you and all those things. But 2025, bro, I really want to push it in perspective. There was a lot of shit that happened, man, between my house, my grandmother, some other family situation shit that I ain't gonna even speak on. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, I just want a better year. But
hey, 2024 is wild.
When you think it's one of the worst times of my life.
Wild. It was so interesting. Like, I'm not even gonna say worst.
You're right.
And it was worse for me, but I'm saying it was so.
Yeah, your story in 2024 is crazy.
It was so popping. Like, there was so much going on. Like,
absolutely.
From right when Cat Williams set the joint off to like the whole time, there was no break.
That was all in the same year too.
No break.
You're absolutely right.
There was no break. And on one hand, I'm like, I can appreciate it. On the other hand, I'm like,
Murder's gonna be fire. I can't wait for Uncle Murder's wrap up.
Hey,
is it out yet? Not yet. Huh?
Not yet. Yeah, because Mad Skills put it out. I'm like, bro, you still got like 4 days. You don't know what's about to happen. It's 2024.
I don't even want Mad Skills. He trying to get ahead of it though. He ain't trying to lose no views. I see what he doing.
Yeah, that's how you fuck around when something happens. Somebody die or you forget. Yeah, something happened. Yeah. Something big gonna happen because you did that.
Man, it's only 2 days left, but it's about to be 2025. Is about to get cracking.
Shout out to Greg Gumble. Shout out to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's my man's name?
I had him for 3 cheers.
Yeah, my bad.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah,
I have him for 3 cheers.
Should be happening last couple days every time.
Greg Gumble was crazy to me.
That's one of the voices, man. Not even for our generation, for multiple generations.
He's an older Gumble.
Yeah.
Shit, Brian not even on TV no more.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, both of those voices are voices of our generation. That's how long they've been doing it.
That shit gone. It's gone. I feel you. Even Madden was a voice of our generation too.
And the generation before.
Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
That's another one. You know what I mean? So it's like, ooh. But we ain't done. We ain't out of here. So that's what I wanted to ask you. Like
couple days.
I just wanted to see how you felt. No, 2025 is about to be cracking though. You got your man's coming back. Hey, I don't know why we think it's gonna be better.
2024 is all right. 2025 might be even more popping.
When I say popping, it's not a fun ride.
It might be like
it's not a fun ride.
Non-stop.
What else happened in 2024?
It depends on what you want to talk about.
Man,
a lot of stuff.
What was the show of the year that captured all of that we all had to watch? Was it the ultimatum in the last second?
No, I feel like that's recency bias.
Yeah, okay.
Got me my money back, baby.
What's
Shout out to Big Mike.
Big Mike. I'm trying to tell you, Baker Mayfield better than Brock Purdy, but nobody wanted to have that conversation. It's cool.
I don't know if you listen to the Emmys, they're gonna talk about the Bear, but I don't think that's the right answer.
That's a show or a movie?
That's a show.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm talking like across all cultures.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Like black, white, yeah. Because when you start saying Emmys and shit, that like exclude like
Penguin is up there. He almost lost me my $100 right there.
Penguin is nice though.
I ain't watched it yet. I'm almost there.
There's no nothing on Disney.
Movies and shit. Shit. What was the movie?
No shows or nothing like that.
I feel like I should have hit a little bit of research before I didn't. I didn't know he was doing that for this episode.
Well,
but
shit, it's before New Year's happened. But the reason why I want to do it this way though is because like it has to stand out to me in my brain as a no-brainer.
Right.
Like Cat Williams probably had the moment of the year.
That was like January 2nd.
That's what I'm trying to tell you though. People forgot about that, but that
I don't think they forgot that he set the shit off. Like he set it off.
Actually, this is the year of the comedians. Kevin Hart came back with a resurgence with Drewski. Drewski hit a whole nother platform, right? In terms of like a whole nother status. You're not giving Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. Cat Williams was the talk of the town for about talk of the town. Is crazy.
I get that
3
part.
or 4 months though.
I don't understand the Kevin Hart part, but all right.
You don't think Kevin Hart made a resurgence?
Doing what did he do?
He was on the stream. You're not a streamer. He was on the stream. You're not a streamer kid.
He was on Kai Cenat's stream.
Yeah, he was on plenty of times. That was a big deal.
That means Kai Cenat.
I threw him in there. You don't want to give Kevin Hart no credit for being him.
What I'm saying is he did what Drake did with Future. I'm gonna hop on your shit to make sure I'm still relevant. That wasn't him. I'm not saying he didn't make it better. I'm not saying he wasn't funny.
I'm glad you saying
I'm saying that, you
said the one word I need to hear.
I'm just saying like I had to jump on somebody else's shit. That's all I'm saying.
I don't feel like he had to, but I mean
he had to.
You heard it here
and
from
that's fair.
Lex.
He been hot way too long. Like we never had a comedian run like he's on a Drake run.
Yeah,
comedian. We never had a comedian that had that same type of run. You know what I mean? So good for him. But that was not your shit.
You know what? I might have to go with Ultimatum. Because like as a show that got all of us together.
Love Is Blind came out. We was doing the same shit for Love Is Blind.
I feel like the talk that we've been getting from other places. Here's the thing too. We coincide with another pod that come out, and I don't listen to that pod until like Monday, Tuesday. Like I don't listen to the Saturday joints. And they've been tracking with us every week on those conversations. When I go back and listen, I'm like, damn, they talk about the same shit too.
Yeah,
and I thought they would have not watched it. Huh?
That's why I don't like talking about that shit either.
Yeah, but I didn't think they was going. That's why I tried to tell you. I thought it was Monday, smoking.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thought that shit was smoking. I was like, oh, this is like real good TV where we can all relate together. You know, it's funny when we had went to my brother-in-law's house for Christmas Eve or whatever, and once the shit died down, I was like, what would we do? I threw it on again. Watched the first 2 episodes. Bro, they was all sitting there like, yo, this real? Woo! You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it was solid. I'm trying to think of any other moments that were big. I want to say some shit happened like in May. Like while I was out on vacation.
It might be the Menendez brother joint. That was like a big moment.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez was too until we found out there was
it wasn't bigger than Menendez.
You don't think so?
Nah. I still ain't watched that.
Oh, you know the other one too? Who killed the one girl from the 70s or the 80s? John Benet Ramsey. What year was that?
That just came out though.
That's like in the last 2 months. Yeah.
That didn't just come out like a week ago?
They just came out?
I feel like I just seen it.
I feel like people been talking about it for like a month and a half
maybe
now.
I'm tripping, but
yeah. I'm just trying to think. Basketball-wise, we're starting to see the death in sports.
Starting?
Yeah. No, it's bad.
I'm I ain't watched, like, Christmas was the first full basketball game I watched all year.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
And that was only because it was in the background.
And I don't even think I watched it like I
watched
normally
it because
would.
it was in the background.
Also, the NFL's been doing. Oh, Beyonce. Oh, we missing some shit now. All right.
Right, we ain't missing it yet.
Now that camera that they have for the Beyonce,
I only had a 2-second delay. Shout out to Netflix. I know some other people had some other shit, but me, I only had 2 seconds.
It's back up on there.
I'm saying
Oh,
like
in
live, live. I only had 2-second delay.
Hey, shit, you can't complain. That's for cursing.
Not at all.
yeah, that's bro.
No, it wasn't cursing. It was like the
little loading thing, bro. You know the camera that they used. I thought we was watching a short film.
That's what I was saying. I said that shit, and it made more sense because she filmed that before her performance, like the pre part.
Did they show that live? The pre part?
The pre part was the opening of her shit. That was like, yo, this shit is like 12K.
Okay, that I wanted to make sure.
Like, this shit is.
Oh, you missed what I said. They put the performance on Netflix by itself, standalone. So I thought they added that in there.
No. They did that shit live.
Oh,
but I was like, man, the game don't look this good. Like, what is happening?
It was solid though.
The game don't look 12K like this.
No, not like that.
But then I realized, okay, she filmed this shit before, and then it led into her performance.
I'm just trying to figure out, CBS can't afford that camera?
No, I think only Beyonce has that camera. I don't think so.
I like the performance. A lot of those songs I wasn't familiar with because
they don't matter.
It don't.
I enjoyed it.
It was a great show, but I don't know those songs.
I don't like country music. I don't like whatever, but I'm like...
It didn't sound bad watching her on the thing in 12K. It didn't sound bad at all. I was like, oh. Matter of fact, that was the first time I see my wife put her phone down the whole weekend.
Well,
when B come on, she put the shit down. Wednesday. Yeah. No, but I replayed it again. I keep telling you, I watched the trailer. I didn't watch that game live because I was watching some of the basketball games.
You didn't need to watch that game.
I didn't watch any. All those games were bad. Yeah, the Texans game, y'all game was bad too. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So, yeah. All right, 2025, y'all. It's going. Hey, at least we started off 2025, y'all. We about to start it right because we do get Kendrick in February. January is usually a dead ass month.
Allegedly, no, February too. It don't really get popping until like.
I'm trying to tell you, and I may go to.
You might get 1 or 2 like solid releases, but music wise, you're not gonna get nothing until summer. Like the first quarter should be shut down.
We might get another.
The only person that's gonna be happy is me because there's gonna be them underground joints. I'm like, oh. Okay, this will hold me down for. That's
why Corday threw me off with his album like a couple months ago because I was like, usually he do that shit. He trying to. He usually drops shit like in January, February. Like main albums, the last couple of projects that I've gotten from him. Makes sense too. Back then, yeah.
No, not it makes sense because they over here giving him a hard time for selling 10K. That's why they giving him a hard time, and he's like, "Hey man, let it run." I'm like, "Hey, I feel you."
There's no money in rap, man. I keep trying to tell people this.
Hey man, he married in.
You could just tell. I mean, shit, we ain't even got a Cardi B album. She knew it for a while.
I ain't worried about that.
You ain't getting that. You're not getting a Rihanna album. They not making money in these things. So, damn, I wish we would have got this dude. We didn't have a chance to get him though. All right, hit my hand class, man. He making their quarterbacks look good. They gonna go out and get somebody. Who, Daniel Locke? who was down on them?
Drew. I'm talking Neighbors.
Drew Lock with it. No matter. He ain't gonna be here next year.
Neighbors dropped like 40 on me.
Drew Lock. He ain't even got a C on his shirt. He ain't coming back. They gonna get somebody else. Damn. Oh yeah, that's right. Indy's on the bubble. Lost in the sauce. This week in music. This year in music. So me and Lex have not had a conversation about this. But the reason why I want to have this conversation twice is because part of it is he's gonna piss me off a little bit, and I feel like this is the best way for me to get bad news, right? But we're gonna do something unprecedented because we do not normally talk about the list until after the new year. But I kind of want to get ahead of it right now in terms of...
That means ain't nobody going to follow me when I'm doing it live.
No, because you still got your top 5 and then your other ones that you got.
I'm just saying.
I'm only asking you for 10 through 5. I wouldn't dare ask you 65 through 60. Like what?
We're starting at 80, y'all.
No, we're not. We're not started at it. Oh yeah.
We got 80 this year.
You got 80 this year. I'm not doing that. I'd rather get into
I know
10 through 5 leaves room for argument. And I'm not gonna get too mad. Well, I am still, but I'm not gonna get as mad as I have in previous years because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't listened to a lot of albums this year. Like last year was me letting go of control. This year is like, all right, let me just see what kind of shit he put together. You're not gonna motivate me to do it again. Don't worry. I'm done. So, all right, this weekend or this year in music, featuring Lex. Number 10.
Number 10. Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q. I think a lot of people have this a little bit higher.
A lot of people, 99 percentile high.
But a lot of people don't listen to as much music as me. So
I hear what you're saying,
y'all
bro.
can
Look, you can't say
SMD.
You can say that, oh, we don't listen to as much music, but like even if we didn't, that album wouldn't be that high. I think after
you're saying it should be lower. I'm saying most people are gonna say it should be higher.
It should be like 27.
Oh, okay, shit. All right. Hey.
28.
I'm talking about most people are going to be mad that it's not higher. That's what I'm saying.
Like 6, 5,
yeah,
4?
some people have this shit album of the year.
Yeah, that's a lot of West Coast people. Who?
I think. All right. Well,
tell me who will people that you.
I think a lot of people have Blue Lips like slept on. Like
no one's
it should
ever
be
talked
top 5.
No one's talked about that.
That's not true at all.
Who?
All right.
I'm in certain spaces.
I'm not
and
mad at you.
conversations.
Here's the thing. I can argue it being 27 more than I can argue it being 5. That's my point, even though it's number 10.
Then you got to leave with that because I was about to fire you up.
No. It's not 27, but it's damn sure
I'm
ain't
trying
5.
to figure out like what was it about that album? Where did we see and again, this is why we have this run in, right? But like where did we see it being played like on like people's Instagrams, commercial success here, something that was cool.
I don't care about that.
I know you don't, but here's the thing, right? Do I want to pull this out now? Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. With Killer Mike, we knew Killer Mike to me was lower on the totem pole than Schoolboy Q. And the reason why I say that is because he's not selling mass quantity. But when you put a great body of work together, the world will hear it eventually. It wasn't like there was some agenda like to push like Killer Mike up. He just came out with a great album and we all fucked with it.
All right,
it's a true point. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if everybody heard it though.
What do you mean? If you go on all the rap pages, all the white kids hated the fact that he got that over all of their new young heroes. He got that over Playboy Cardi. That's trash. Like all this shit.
That doesn't mean they heard it. That just means, oh shit, somebody put somebody over Playboy Cardi. I don't like that.
The people at the Grammys who probably never previously, I don't remember if he was even previously nominated.
Yeah, he's already got a Grammy.
As a solo,
no.
That's what I'm saying.
He's already got a Grammy.
As a group, yeah. He's probably this era's Andre 3000.
Okay, no, we ain't doing that.
Fucking with you.
Right. Number 9.
Number 9. I just wanted to get you. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Number 9.
From the ATL.
Might delete later. J. Cole. You forgot that shit came out.
To my point.
He was over here looking like, huh?
You know what?
Other than there's like one song.
I don't
that
even
I'm
think wait, isn't that like a compilation joint?
No,
it's him by himself.
It's what he put the little diss track at the end.
That's really that's not an album, is it?
He's been anytime he puts something because he's been trying to release this one certain album, and anything that's not good enough to make it, that's why I have high hopes in it.
The podcast is better than that album.
He drops albums. The off season was because like, oh, this ain't good enough for the album. Boom. This one, same thing.
I'll put it to you like this. I don't want to focus on that because I don't think his shit was that great, but I will focus on J. Cole. That his podcast, for somebody who grew up on J. Cole, like in college while he was rapping about college, like shit and like really like nostalgia shit, to know the dark side of how he felt between like getting signed and maybe Born Sinner makes a whole lot of sense of why I don't like the album. Now he actually to me provides context as to why I probably don't fuck with J. Cole between I love Sideline Story even though it's not people's greatest project, but there's a reason why I knew there was a reason why I liked it. What he goes on and says in his podcast is that when he put out Friday Night Lights, it was a lot of those albums.
That
I
was
mean,
the
a lot of
album.
those songs were album cuts for.
That was the album.
That was the album
before he let Nas down.
Exactly. And then he said he ran out of reserves, and then on top of that, he had been on the run for like a year or two. In terms of like touring and trying to release music and stay relevant because he was fighting against the machine. Drake, Wiz Khalifa came out with Black and Yellow around that time.
Yeah.
And so like he was like, yo, these were some of my darkest times because Jay kept telling me like, yo, I need a hit. I need a hit. I need a hit. And he was like, bro, he's like I wasn't writing from a place of inspiration. It was almost like trying to force it. And then when he said like he came up with Workout, like listening to Kanye's Workout plan and just that last beep, 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 work out for me. Like he got that part from the last part of now's the Kanye's workout plan. Yeah, the Kanye's workout plan. But he was like, yo, like that song flopped. Like people didn't fuck with it until the album. And then I never realized how much J. Cole was sheer dumb luck. Because when he dropped the album, he said that he was only projected to do about 75,000. Right? But back then, he was the first one to drop an album and sell that many copies without a fire single at the time. If you would have asked me, I would have told you that.
He had a couple singles, though.
Yeah, but he said they weren't playing on radio.
But
again, from a position of being signed, I know what you're saying. Right? You're saying put out the music, make it good. Who cares if it's 10K or whatever?
I know,
He's
what
saying
I'm
for
saying
me to
is
be.
you're saying that's the first person to sell this much without a fire single.
He says it himself.
I'm telling you,
He said it
I
himself.
don't believe that shit at all.
He said it.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
Without a single, without a single. No,
I'm just as old as him. I've been around.
In rap, that's a big deal, though. To
I'm not
have a
saying
single
it's
that's
not.
circulating to be able to put around an album. That was the old dinosaur way of doing things.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
Now you just come out with some shit that's hot and people just play it and put it on their little screen.
You don't need a single now.
You don't.
You don't, because radio is
Dead.
more or less dead.
Right.
So you be all right.
And so so when I look at that, I give him a little bit more grace. Then he had even talked about like I didn't even know that Wale was like done super bad like that. I knew he was done bad, but he was like, yo,
100%.
like he's like when
They
he
ain't
was on
ship his shit is all. And his first album's fire. I love his first album.
It is.
I love it.
It's funny that you said that because Cole said that they had only planned to do 75,000, so they only printed like
That's what I'm
75,000.
saying. That's
But
not
he ended up
his
selling
fault.
like 185. He was like, yo, like they had to hurry up and scramble and print more copies. And then that's when they found out Friday Night Lights actually worked. But
Yeah.
like him explaining it.
You'll know that
in
at the
detail.
show. I mean, he knew it before that, but eventually you're going to know that at the show.
What do you mean?
He's from an era where you know it at the show.
Have you listened to this at all?
No.
You're saying all the things he said. Because he
Oh,
said
no.
when Friday Night Lights came
But what
out,
I'm
he said he
saying-
was in Milwaukee and
Because
he was like,
a lot
yo,
of
they
people,
were dead at
because
first.
he's from the era where you have the audience where like, oh shit, it might not show up number wise, it might not show up on TV, but you're gonna sell out your arenas, and you're like, oh, who is this person who's like knocking shit out
You
the park?
really love this. I swear to God. Just
I
knock it
will.
off
Give
the
me the
hype.
login. I'm
I'll
gonna
give
do it.
to you
I'm
once
just
I'm
saying.
done. I don't need you logging in when I'm in there, you Mr. Headphones, because you need me to like.
No, I get it.
access
I'm
the
just saying,
phone
like,
shit.
but yeah, he's from that, like, and it's different too because I was of age, so like I can speak on it from a place of like maturity to where I was around. Like, you can't lie to me about this age because I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I saw Cole. I saw what happened with Cole. Now he just happened to be in the quote unquote big three, right? But there's other people who aren't near that height, but can still sell out arenas. Somebody like a Chance, somebody like a Logic, somebody like
Who's
like
my
a
guy?
Russ.
No, even my other guy, Tech Nine.
But that was before.
Yeah.
He's been doing that and he's independent, right? All these people have major deals. I'm talking about like nowadays. It was the end of showing that you needed a label, and it was showing like, oh shit, if you were straight independent, you be just fine. You make more money than you would now.
Brace the 5'9".
You know what I mean? So
You know, and like that's what I'm saying. Like listening to that shit, man, it was just like, oh man, like bro, like it humanized him and it made you respect him a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just like for him being honest. Because when he said by the time he got to Born Sinner, he had me dying. He said anytime you hear somebody say like, "Yo, I'm working on the next one," like the next album after Sideline Story came out, he said that basically mean that they ain't like the first one. He's like, I didn't like the way I came across on the first one.
I can see that.
But Born Sinner was from scratch.
Sideline Story has like a lot of highs. It's just the lows, the misses are so that they miss so much.
Mr.
It's like
Nice watching miss.
you was playing the least favorite Jay-Z feature I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, come on, you got a Jay-Z feature and that's what you did?
And the funny part was he said Jay asked to be on that one specifically.
I know.
That's so
I'm not mad at him specifically. I didn't like Jay-Z around that time.
You throw that one in there with
that's what you gave him because after that, Jay-Z came with the bullshit after that.
What's the worst Jay-Z album to you?
The one that came after Mr. Nice Watch.
Which one was that?
Magna Carta Holy Bully shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the other one with
Kingdom Come?
Life is Like, yeah, that one's trash too.
It's not worse than Magna Carta. 100%.
I don't think
Kingdom Come is not that bad if you put it up next to that. It's bad because it came after fucking the Blueprint Run and Black album, and he took a little break. No, American Gangster came after that. It was like, oh shit, he still got it.
Okay, yeah.
That's what happened. But after American Gangster, he did Blueprint 3, which was, it was like, oh, he's...
We didn't hear from him until 444, again.
After Magna Carta.
No, what I'm saying is
I mean,
like,
after, Magna Carta Holy
I'm
Bully.
just saying that there's a few of them you can skip it. American Gangster's not bad, but it ain't the greatest that I would go back to.
Oh, that's a lie. You know what?
Are you serious? Where do you put that one in the whole discography?
It's high.
All right.
It's in,
Number seven?
I heard.
We back.
I heard Carmelo say Aaron Rodgers 8 is the nasty jersey of the year.
You said what?
And I feel him.
But you know, they gonna show it because his little documentary just came out on Netflix.
Anyway,
that's a wild, that's a wild transition. Lex just went to
American Gangster is better than 444. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. Whoever wants to holler at me, we the people. What do they call it? Whatever.
First Blueprint,
hit
Blueprint
me up.
2, 444. Right, I gave you 4 albums that's way better than American Gangster.
What's better than American Gangster? Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album.
Oh, I forgot about that. 5 albums. That's crazy. You call some mid better than 444. It's crazy. 444 is like.
What did I say that was mid?
I think 444 to me is like Tiger Woods winning the Masters.
But what album did I just name that was mid? You're saying American Gangster's mid. That's wild.
In comparison to what we just talked about right now,
that's wild.
It's a mid album in
over
front of
444.
It's mid. 444 could be mid too, because I don't put it in my top 5.
If they're both
when you
mid,
say that,
if they're both,
I got it maybe at number 5.
Okay,
and then American Gangster. We're only arguing one spot here. That's why I don't need 15 minutes on this.
All right, you're right. All
right.
Yeah,
we only argue one spot.
You're still wrong, but all right. Number 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get on.
Number 7. You Only Die Once. Freddie Gibbs.
Had a great season. Really?
Really, as in it should be lower.
Number 7.
Higher. Lower.
You know what? I'm a very big Freddie Gibbs supporter. Right?
So am I. 15 years strong.
But here's my problem with that album. And I told you this when I listened to it. When I listen to it, I can't hear him over the music.
Yeah, you did say that.
And I had it in the car, and I had it in, like, the way his voice. I don't like how they mastered it. So for me, it's like I missed a lot.
I didn't have that same issue, but I can understand how that might mess up an album for somebody.
Yeah. Go back and remix it, or do something different. But also, just to me, it feels very Lloyd Bankish, right? Where it was like, I don't feel like he went too far away from his core. Now, some people argue, this is what I like you for. I'm
okay with that.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean it's bad. That doesn't mean it can't be number 7.
I'm not saying it's bad either. I'm not,
because it worked. Since like 2020, you found this. Stay there, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. You still gonna be signing sneakers in front of Foot Locker and stuff. Like, this ain't gonna plateau you any higher, but it is what it is.
Uh-oh.
What? You good?
I don't see a number 6.
We caught it just in time.
Something might
He
have
would have been
happened.
ready for game day, thinking that he would have thought he was ready. He was gonna wait till the 31st to whip
All
that
right,
no
so-
section open.
Yeah, that would have fucked me. Because every year I fuck up.
Yeah,
something,
absolutely.
Right?
80 of them things.
So if that's the case,
maybe put G Perico too high, mess up the whole
if
count.
that's the case, Freddie Gibbs might be number 6. If that's the case,
That's even crazy.
Move everything up one spot, then we have to go back. So number 10 officially might be "Please Don't Cry" by Rhapsody.
Oh. You got the game all the way fucked up.
Do I?
Because had I went back to that, I would have had that within like my top 6 or 7.
I'm okay with that.
That was a really good
I'm okay
album.
with that.
That was
because-
one that was memorable to me this year.
because of how I listen, and I have so much more
Oh, you're
music.
fucking crazy.
How
The
am I
beats
crazy?
on that album were amazing too. Now that I'm really thinking,
What
it
I'm
came out
saying-
when it was warm outside. Still,
What I'm saying is, I agree with you.
I dropped the windows down on
You
that.
might have listened to 20 albums and I listened to 80. So if you have it at 6 and I have it at 10,
I don't like
that's
that.
about the same.
I don't like that really. You know
All
why
right.
I don't like that? Because
All right,
in the
man.
sports reference, like if you had more pass attempts than me or whatever, it's like you telling me, Kobe dropped 81, but he took 35 shots or something like that, 45 shots.
His last game where you dropped 60.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
took 57 shots.
And you feel a little different about it.
not at
Yes,
all.
you do.
Not
You
at
know,
all.
you pooped it. Hey, goalposts moved.
100%.
Yo, with that coat, he deserved
Hey.
to lose. Yo, all he need is a monocle. Look at this coat he got on. That's crazy.
Shit.
But no. That Rhapsody album was amazing. I'm not mad at it for you to be there, but I'm mad at it in context of what you have above
Oh,
it.
you said, that maybe that's what threw me off. You said number 7. We didn't go through number 8.
What's number 8?
You ain't. I'm finished with your thought first.
I said it right now.
All right,
now
so
you're gonna make me even
number
more mad.
8, which might be number 7, depending on how I got to go through this and remember if I fucked up or not. Mother and Gun by 38 Special.
I mean,
That's my guy.
it's
right
another
there.
guy that doesn't stray too far away from what he normally does.
He don't, but this one, because he dropped a couple times this year, but this one hit.
Let me ask you: when you listen to these, right? Do you listen to them back to back?
What do you mean?
Because here's my problem with that, right? Say 38 Special. We'll use him, right? I said Lloyd Banks earlier. But if Lloyd Banks drops 2 projects and you go through the list of maybe like what dropped out per month or found like a list or a website, if you're listening to Lloyd Banks for 2 hours, something's wrong with you. And you can tell the difference between the two, I feel like you're lying to me. Because it's the same. Griselda's in that same fucking... I can't listen to all Griselda all day long.
I'm not mad at what you're trying to say, because I hear what you're trying to say. I get it. Which is why, when it comes to that realm of a Lloyd Banks, like that grimy, no drums, whatever, a 38 Special, Lloyd Banks, whatever, like I know where it's at. It's going to be in the middle of my list. It's going to be in the middle. It's good, but it's going to be in the middle. So for this one to jump up, that's how good it is. That's what I'm saying. This one is great.
So great that when I take you home tonight, we play it in the car together.
You're not gonna like it because you're gonna be like, "Oh,
Don't do that.
this sounds like the same shit
Okay,
as
there we go. That's
whatever,
all I
whatever."
need. Yeah, I
and
need
I'm
that
like,
disclaimer.
"Okay, but to me, this one is a little different because
Wait, is that the quarterback we knew? No, I'm thinking of Matt Hasselbeck. He go, no, my bad. That's his brother?
yeah,
Okay, cool. Tim is cool. Tim look way older
still
than...
quarterback.
Yeah.
We still know him.
I don't remember him.
No, yeah, he's back up, but you're still gonna have the same critique, and I understand the critique, which is why I'm not gonna die on the hill to where I'm gonna like fight you over it. But to me, as someone who understands that critique, I can put this one above the other ones because I think it's better than the standard that they usually put out. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm fine with it.
That might be it because I don't have a number 6 for some reason. So
Yeah, I
you
wanted
said
to
don't
say-
go 5 through 1.
No, because he said that was going to make people mad earlier, so I wanted to end
I
it
don't.
there.
I'm not mad. I don't think you're. Maybe you be mad. You might be mad.
Did Drake drop the album this year, right?
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No.
Okay, we're good.
He dropped some features, a couple
You know
diss
why
tracks.
I'd be mad if GNX isn't number one?
Why?
The only reason why is because it isn't a recency bias thing now. It's been about a month and a half since the album's been out. You heard it this time because of the type of release it was. And now you get to see how that music plays out amongst the masses. And so if GNX isn't number one, and if you put like Tyler Creator, I'm trying to think of what kind of dumbass shit you would do. Tyler Creator is fucking one of them that you'll probably have up there. What's another one that's fucking crazy? Fucking Run the Jewels or some shit, right? Like they haven't even probably released anything. But it'd be like some shit like that, bro. With fucking Brother Ali number one. Like,
I think, here's the thing. Everybody that's in my top 5, you know.
I'm sure I know most of the dudes you be saying.
No, but I'm saying there's nothing like, oh, this is like a random like smaller artist. Like, there's nothing that you're gonna be like, oh, okay. I think this year, I'm not gonna say you're gonna agree with it, but this year you're gonna be like, oh, there's not some random person in the top 5.
Snoop album on there. I know it's
No,
they paid
because
you.
I stopped.
need something
No, I
too.
stopped at November 30th.
Oh.
He's gonna be on next year.
Got it. We ain't got a Ross project. I mean, for how dead music has been, right? For the cast, the casual listener, I just feel like it's ultimately disrespectful that like if you did not have GNX in the top 1 or 2, and if your argument was like it's just gotta make sense to me, man.
The tough part was it came out so late in November that I had to like some of these out. There's one specific album that I'm thinking of that's in the middle that would probably be a little bit higher if I sat with it longer, but it came out 2 days before my cutoff. So I only got to listen to it like 2 or 3 times.
So I would argue that
with,
you're not doing my man Kendrick any justice then if that's your criteria.
No. The reason why I did do him justice is because regardless if I listened to it or not, it was around me so much. I heard the album plenty.
That's my point.
Way more than I needed to. Or not that I need to, but
shock value, though.
I heard the album more than I would have if it was just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I count that.
This is not an ad, random, but I just saw the bourbon on TV right now. But if you ever find yourself going to Temecula, there's a golf course off the 15.
Yeah.
On your way over there, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that one that's like on the hill.
Yeah, it's called Temecula Creek Inn. They have amazing food there. Now, the white folks may not fuck with you there. It was a little different when I went up in there, right? But the food is amazing. And I usually don't give a shit about shit like that, so it's like, yo. But they had one of the best burgers I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not gonna even lie. And even I had an old fashioned, right? And that was probably one of the best old fashions I've ever had in my life.
All right.
Not enough for me to drive 45 minutes out the way without a golf tee time to go.
Right.
Like no food is that fire to me. But if I'm passing by that way, I'll probably stop and eat there. So
okay,
that's our thing though. We go and eat at golf courses all the time. Golf course food is way better. I'm serious. It's better than the In-N-Out. It's better like if you go to the right golf course, not like National City or some shit like that.
I would hope it's better.
Yeah, but golf course, yeah, they got real cooks and shit like that in there. And if y'all ever have Mother's Day or something like that, Admiral Baker's another spot that you can go to. Father's Day, there's some good golf courses with nice little eatery spots and views and shit like that. Pretty dope. Bonita golf
all right,
course
Judy.
too.
That's what I'm talking about.
He trying to prove your boy.
He
Steve
got my
Smith wrong.
100 back, baby.
He trying to prove
Shout out
Steve
to
Smith.
hey, 3 cheers,
Let's
Jerry
just say
Judy,
shout
baby.
out Steve Smith. All right, man, hit my hand
Let's
claps.
go. Got my 100 back. Shout out to Dave.
Hit my hand claps.
Dave spanked me all season until it came down to where it mattered.
Read him a week. I am 31 and my sister-in-law is 36. We will call her Ashley. For the last year or two, Ashley has not prioritized my niece. She's 7 in the slightest. Stephanie, and we'll call her Stephanie. Stephanie's birthdays have been barely celebrated, and she doesn't get any parties or anything like that, or she doesn't even have any school friends to come over during her parties. My niece is very important to me, so I always try to do more when I come to see her. Just to see her smile. Now that it's Christmas, Ashley did not even plan ahead to make sure Stephanie had stuff for Christmas. I always make sure that make sure I get things for Stephanie because she is the sweetest little girl, and I love seeing her happy when she opens presents when we get that we get for her. So this year, instead of getting anything for Ashley, I spent the money I would normally spend getting Ashley's gift to make sure Stephanie got more of a Christmas. Ashley is now angry with me for not getting her anything, saying that I should have still gotten her something even if I wanted to get more for Stephanie. I feel like it's fair because Ashley always prioritizes herself and gets stuff she wants for her all year long. I just wanted to make this one a little more special for Stephanie since I feel like she deserves it. Am I in the wrong for not getting my sister-in-law anything for... Now, this is a no-brainer.
I was trying to make sure that I was getting the names right and making sure who was mad at who.
Is a 31-year-old woman mad
at a 36-year-old for giving the child more gifts than her?
Right.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're going to get our shit off. But here, I wanted to expound on this because this is a real thing. I don't think I've ever bought you a Christmas gift. I don't even think I've ever even got you a birthday gift unless, when we were drinking together, bottles or
no,
like
you
wine
got
or
me the little muscle joint, the gun. You got me the gun for my birthday.
That wasn't your birthday. That was White Elephant.
It's Christmas, right?
Yeah. I said for your birthday though. Oh, this is for Christmas, huh?
Or whatever. I mean, you
but
got
that's a
me
game
something.
though. But not like out of like, yo, Lex, I thought of you, and when I got this, like I was forced to do that.
I used to do that.
I'm not buying grown adults. I'm like my aunts and uncles, right, and my mom and them. Like
Christmas is for kids.
It is. You get any gifts this year?
Yeah.
From who?
From the kids.
Oh, okay. Would you have felt the way if the kids didn't get you something?
No, I would have appreciated it.
Did you got her a gift from the kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't fucking that up. It's different.
It is.
Yeah.
But me and my wife have an understanding. So I'll do birthday gifts for her, but for Christmas it's like, yo, don't give me nothing. Especially this one with all the contractors in my house, man.
And y'all birthdays is right around the same time,
bro. I'm getting
and
hit.
Right around Christmas
and the kids' birthday, January and February.
Wow,
in sequential order, bro. These next 3 months is a heavy hitters, bro. And so like I'm not buying nobody shit for the rest of my eternity. It's gonna continue to be like this for the rest of my life. Shit set in stone. So to get back to old girl, you fucking tripping. There's no way. Yo, I was around. How am I gonna say this?
And you said sister-in-law,
right?
Bitch, I don't know you.
I feel you on that.
I don't know you.
Hey, because even with mine, first time I saw her in years. This time, right?
Oh yeah.
Hell, you look at
Since
you
the incident,
man. You got trauma too.
Since the incident,
Figure trauma too. I'm not gonna go over that here. I'll be trying to go over family business like that. But I will say, not with you. Yeah, I can't even do that either. I don't even want to do that. So. But yeah, since then, and I tell you what, I was kind of like reassured on like, yo, made some great decisions over some time, right? Because like the logic just be off, man. And we be look, how can I say this? We are good at pretending like we don't be talking shit about each other, because her mom give it up to me all the time. So I'm like, when I come in, hey, how you doing? I was like, all right, cool. As long as we're good at faking this in front of them. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But as soon as we both leave, it's like, all right, let me get my shit off type shit. But I'm not buying her nothing. You know what I mean?
I would be surprised if you did.
My brother-in-law bought us gifts. Now, it was like chocolate and, shit like that. I was like, bro, don't get me nothing.
Yeah, man. Especially if I know your business like that. Like, you was with me. Like,
no,
you need that. Whatever, you'd spend like $20, $30. You need that $20, $30.
Not even just that. Shit, we all need it. My whole thing is don't buy me nothing. Because I don't want to feel like I got to get you something.
I know, man. That's what I hate the most. Because I don't need nothing. So when I feel like I got to do more just to balance that shit out, now I'm irritated.
Yeah, like old girl said something, right? Where she just said it. She was like, yo, like she go get whatever she want all year long.
Yeah.
Me too. And then the older I get, there's less shit that I want to go spend money on anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to shop for me because if I really, really wanted something, I'm already going to get it.
Right, shoes.
And so whatever you get me, it's going to be appreciated, but I don't need it.
By the time I need it, or by the time I'm actually going to use it and shit, like all my shoe shopping is done in the summertime. Them shoes still good in the winter. You know what I mean? So I'm not going out here just buying. And also, I don't know if you on the same wave, but I don't buy people shit unless I know they're going to use it like on a monthly basis. Did you have a work thing?
I didn't go to it.
But did y'all do like a little gift exchange thing too? Did you get one still?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I ain't nothing been on my desk, but everybody out right now. But they did. They just did it like 2 weeks ago, so I don't know.
So I bought.
I hope they didn't get me shit. Please.
Yeah, now you gotta go back to the store. You gonna go back to the store? This is reading the wheat. So if you get a gift on your desk right now, you gonna go back to the store and get somebody else they shit?
Nah.
Oh damn. Bah humbug.
Nah, I mean my manager got me like a candle that don't smell good.
It smell like man?
Nah, I smell like a fake forest. Like not even a real forest. Like, oh, this shit smell like the earth.
Yeah,
this smell like some bullshit. Like I don't need that.
It's like a PETA candle.
Yeah, it's like some vegan shit where it's like, all right, man, you could have just. I don't need this.
You could have just got me nothing.
Yeah, please.
Candles is dope. I still fuck with them, but
I can understand a candle, but this candle don't smell good.
Like I got I pulled one of the girls from work in terms of like what is that, Secret Santa or whatever, and I got her one of those little like desk plug-in coolers, like the little small joints, and I ain't shit because I walked over to her desk.
A fan?
No, it's like it's like a refrigerator. Like a small...
Oh, cooler. Like, okay,
yeah,
cooler.
Like a real cooler.
Yeah.
I said that like I'm from the South or some shit. Yeah, but like I got her one of those, and like I went and checked it on her desk the other day, make sure she had some shit in there.
Hey, you better be using this shit.
But I'm a high usage gift guy. Like I'm not gonna buy you nothing that you're not gonna use.
Yeah.
Like anything that I've ever bought you still use a gun when your body hurt a little bit?
I have not, but
if I was aching enough.
No, yeah, I mean, I want to use it. That's just not in my routine. Like, I need to put it in my routine.
But you're not really working out like that, so it's like, you're not sore enough. You know what I mean? But if you... It didn't matter how I was going to deliver it. You just didn't want me to say it, but it's the truth. Like you just doing a little...
For the sake of the show, I'm going to let it...
A little walk is crazy. Your shit be going off, though. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here, man. Because it don't matter what I say. He gonna take it as a slight. It don't matter. It's that moment that we be at. Look, he holding it back too. I believe you did a marathon, bro. I know.
Don't talk about me, man. Don't worry about what I did.
I'm not talking about you. You did some shit I've never do.
Don't worry about what I did.
You ran longer than I would ever run in my life.
So?
Probably longer than my whole... Nah, not really. But still, in one sitting, hell yeah, bro. That's pretty good. And
that's pretty good. You did all right. You did all right.
Fucking hell.
Can I hit the hand claps?
That's cool, man. We get up out of here, man, on that one. That's cool. Shows to watch, man. Fucking day, man. Oh. You let me live, though. I fuck with it. Shows to watch.
Shit.
So I watched Squid Game. I got two of them, and the one that I'm telling y'all to watch is Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast? That's a YouTuber?
Yeah, I ain't gonna even front. Like, I'll get into that shit later. It's cool. But Squid Game, let me just go ahead and give you a disclaimer now before y'all waste 7 hours like I did. There's only 7 episodes. The finale is not until 2025.
Don't say that like it's not next week, because my kids was talking about it too. There's another season coming out January 7th. I said, no, that's the rest of the season. It's a week or two away. Relax.
It's a big deal for people that went in there thinking that was going to be the end of it, though. Is it January 7th? That's when it's coming out?
I feel like that's what they told me
the
like
shit
a
said
couple hours ago.
to sit here and say 2025 and it's 7 days away, that's a dumb cliffhanger. Number 2, all right, wait, let me get more to it. The first 2 episodes was slow as fuck, so you really only got 5 episodes that was like solid.
That don't mean you only got 5. That just means sometimes I'm not saying it's gonna work out that way. I'm just saying like sometimes you need the slow episodes to build for whatever's about to happen.
Nah, but these were dragged. Like they were trying to find something in the story to stretch it. To me, they were better off like rebooting it and doing like a whole new thing instead of continuing.
I have zero expectations for this season because I think it's going to be ass. So if
I'm glad you said that. There we go.
If it even halfway delivers, I'll be okay with that because I don't think
it was something to watch. Okay,
the only reason they got a second season is because of how viral it went. I don't think they did not plan on getting a second season.
You had 3 years to do it though.
So
another thing too, you might be right? We still were having post quarantine goggles on, so it's like, yo, maybe our bar was low. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I wasn't really fucking with it, but it is what it is. The other thing that I watched was Mr. Beast. It's called Beast Games. It's on Prime. And what I liked about, so they basically did their own Squid Games with, like, you know, real people. So he's giving out money to people, right? So there's 1,000 people that start, they get eliminated at any given time or whatever. And so, like, they start with 1,000 people. Hey, man, we over here. I'm battling elements today. I swear to God. He over here yelling. But it's called Beast Games, and they start with 1,000 people. Now, here's the thing that I have to ask you. They cut 500 people before they even got to. He built a whole little city or a camp for them to be at. He calls it Beast City. So imagine you have a chance to win $5 million. There's 100 people left out of. There's 110 people left out of the 1,000 that made it. They tell you to pick your partner. It's me, you, and Jonathan in a room this big, and they tell us we got 5 hours, right, to decide which one of us we got to vote to leave. Who you eliminate?
I don't think that's hard at all.
Who you eliminate?
You getting out of here, big
Wait.
dog.
All right, so wait a minute. Let me put the caveat. If I don't agree to it, right, or we don't find a way for me to leave, or anyone else, then we all are out of there. Right? So they were all in a room, and they just, mind you, everyone picked a team and they did a sack race together, had great team bonding. But then an hour later, he was like, that same team that you chose, y'all got to sit in that room. And so they had 100 people sitting in there. 100 people in groups of 3, right? In groups of 3.
That's different though. You talking about, like, they had a group of 3, but, like, you're speaking on, like, they don't know each other, like,
some of them are like, yo, this is my friend I came in here with.
But you talking about, like you trying to make it harder on me choosing relationships. That's like, oh shit, like, I gotta really choose something.
Bro, there was 2 brothers in there. They were twins.
That don't mean all right. Well, I mean, that's easy then. It's not like
no, because old girl wasn't going. They swindled her.
A girlfriend.
Okay, wait a minute. You gotta let me add it to it. Wait, because he said they had a phone in each room, and he was like, yo, you could choose whatever you want. He was like, to help you make a better decision. So some people brought out Uno, some people brought out dice. You know, like, he's like, you can literally request anything. Somebody asked for a pony. They had a party before but these people was boo-hoo crying, right? Now, mind you, there's other parts in the game where people should have took money, right? Like, he was like, yo, you could take 80,000 right now or keep risking, like, oh, I'm going to keep going through each stage of the game. So people was pressing that button like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take my 80,000. Like, bro, why would you take 80 when I'm like, well, the odds are saying right now only like 5 of us is going to get this.
I might take 80, man.
But here's the thing, though. That was the group that made it before they got to the city. When they got to the city, that's a great question, right? So when they got to the city, let's say we voted you to represent a group of 80 people, right? And that 80, they all chose someone who was trustworthy to go up there and watch the money ticker go on the TV. And if you press the button, no matter where the number is at, you get the money, but you send 80 people home that's in your group. And you have to stay there on the island with other people, so they might outcast you because you took the money. So, like, the shit got up to $1 million. And no one touched it. I was like, yo, that's too much pride. I don't know these motherfuckers. And even if Lex was down there, I'm tapping and I'm giving him 10.
I wouldn't be mad at you.
Yeah, but no one pressed the button. So now, in hindsight, you sitting in a room with 3 people, and one of y'all got to go, and these are obviously people that you know.
I'm going to take y'all to dinner.
I don't know if you're going to win, though. I feel like I got a better shot winning than you.
If I get 80... Even if I get 80, like, that's not life changing.
Oh, that's because you copped out early though.
Whatever the number is, $1 million. Like, I'm a rock with you. I'm not gonna, like, hey man.
I see what you just did right now. You did what they do on the show. I'm a rock with you. I got you. Don't worry about it. You
no. But I'm saying it as I mean it. Like, I'm not saying like, oh,
athletically,
I think I got you.
Athletically, I think I'd outperform you.
Yeah, okay.
Like, we got a better chance at $5 million if I was there. They put him on a deserted island with Navy SEALs and shit. I'm like, yo, Lex ain't gonna survive out here.
All right,
it's the jungle.
That's why I shouldn't give you nothing.
That's what I'm saying. This is what happened when
That's why I shouldn't give you nothing. Because you be talking like
no,
that.
because you believed it too. You just told me you was gonna vote me out like I'm like my five.
No,
like,
but
like
I didn't. But did I go all the way and say, hey, you know what? If you was here, you would hold us down. You would drag us. You would drag ass because you don't.
No, but
you wouldn't perform.
You would find a nice way of saying it.
But you
and Jonathan got some like childhood language and shit that y'all would, because that's what they was doing. The twins was not. He said, I've been communicating with my brother for 5 hours. And she don't even know it.
But it ain't got nothing to do with like. I wasn't shooting on you on some like, oh, your performance is like, oh, because you can't rock with us.
That's what your mind is gonna tell you in there.
No, that's not what I was
After
saying.
doing all the
it
shit
was
there.
strictly on the fact like, yo, I've known this man 30 years. I'm gonna rock with him over anybody else. Sorry.
What if I gave you a better chance to win? You going off in a relationship? I'm trying to win. I can break both of y'all off.
Saying.
You see how the argument started?
No, because you over here talking about
5 hours in there doing this is crazy too. We gonna use the whole time
because I didn't disrespect you. You disrespected me.
You just disrespect me too.
No, I didn't. I said 30 years of friendship versus I don't think you can rock with me athletically. That's different.
I think that my ability is better than Jonathan's too. I believe in me.
All right, man.
I believe in me.
I know you do.
Why do you feel like you're more deserving of the $5 million? You get what I'm saying? No, you're trying to find it. You're trying to let me down easy because you're trying to be a nice guy.
I didn't say I was more deserving. I just don't agree with that statement.
All right. Then why don't you just bow out?
What?
There it is. I don't need nothing else. That right there.
I'm competitive. I need my I'm going to try to beat him for the $5 million.
I need my 5. Like, you get the small.
I'm going to still try to beat him for the $5 million.
I feel you. Look. That shit fire.
Either way, I'm gonna take you to dinner. I'm just saying.
I'll
pay for your little.
That's up there with like, yeah, you be running.
You got some. Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to dinner. Like,
you still got.
You gonna be out here?
You still got water in your walls. I got you.
Oh my god! Look at that. I could have got a whole new house.
Hey man, I'm gonna pay off your
$5 million.
I'm gonna pay. You got your solar lease. I got you.
Look how you try to do me. Solar lease.
Your solar lease. I got you.
I'll take care of that 8K for you real quick. Oh man, that shit only $80 a month, man. I'll be all right, bro. I'll go ahead and keep paying this.
But here's the thing: the fact that you mad at that when you said what you said to me, like I shouldn't give you shit.
I wouldn't tell you that in the room. I know. I know what shit gonna get you pissed off. Like I'm trying to. Hey man, look.
Selective politics.
You wanna know what I really say? Hey, look, man. Hey man, look. The kids need you at the house.
Yeah,
they got practice and shit.
You know
I took a month off of work. Like I had the PTO.
So do I. Got more than you. I know I got more. Hey, no man.
That was really a good psychological game. When I thought about it, because he made that's like us going to run 5s, like in a competition, and then like, all right, with your 5, go ahead and figure out which one of y'all out. And you're like, damn, we just had a great team bonding experience, and now you making us do this. Like,
I get that part, but like I got my answer.
The crazy part is like, yo, John's not even considered to leave at no point in the last 5 minutes of talking about this.
Well, if you talk to him,
me and John are staying.
Oh, you mean? But you asking me, why would I vote myself out?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, you saying I should vote myself out because y'all gonna break me off and y'all have a better chance of winning?
There's no chance of you leaving or him leaving. It's like Carl has to leave.
Because you asked me.
That's the disrespect.
No,
if I asked him to, it'd be the same way.
And if you asked yourself, you said you're getting me out of here.
I'd vote either one of y'all out.
But what I'm saying is,
that's the part that I'm saying.
It depends on who you asking. So you asking me.
Both of y'all are voting me.
Yeah.
I'd get either one of y'all out. Now, I guess if you say...
But that makes sense. It tracks. What are you talking about?
That is true, because I have a hard time like telling Duran that like, yo, he got to... If it's all 4 of us in there...
Me and him getting you and Duran out of here. That's a fact.
No, you only got to get one.
We getting both y'all out of here.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, we taking both y'all to dinner. Hey, we taking
that's
both y'all to dinner.
Crazy ass. See, that's what I'm not fucking with that. That's a real good mindfuck game. Lex, what you watching? That's crazy.
All right, so
I knew we was gonna get hyped up for that one. That might have to take over the clip. Keep going though.
So I watched there's a one-off on Netflix. It's called Pepsi, Where Is My Jet? And so back in the day, like the Monopoly McDonald's game and shit like that.
Yeah.
So back in the day, Pepsi.
Oh, and inside the can that you used to peel it off.
Pepsi ran this promotion to where if you get...
Oh, they got a real thing on that?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
On Netflix.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to watch
Pepsi ran this joint to where if you get enough points, you can get whatever you're getting or whatever. And the whole thing was if you get, I forgot what the number was, but if you get that, they're going to give you a private jet. They're going to give you an airplane. But
I always thought somebody won.
But Pepsi thought it was a joke. Like, oh, no one's ever going to get this many points. Like, it's a joke. Yeah, we'll give you a jet, right? So you got one of these anime dudes that's like, hey, I fuck with Pepsi.
So much so I don't even
so
drink
he went and he did the math, he did his little whatever, and he got enough to where he had the receipts, everything. Run me my fucking jet.
Oh shit.
And they didn't do it. And it was a big legal battle. Like it's about the legal battle and everything that goes on along with that. The documentary is called Pepsi Where's My Jet?
Oh, never.
No, he ain't win.
Yeah, no, he ain't win no jet.
Pepsi's still Pepsi. Like, hey, even though you had just because you had an argument, don't mean you got the lawyers. Pepsi still, you know what I mean?
Still open case now?
Oh, I watched. To be honest, I watched this documentary like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah,
Adele
it's
did
fire
say that
though.
you brought up the one last week, like a month or two ago too.
Yeah, I usually say it though. Oh, I watched this like 6 months ago. I watched this shit like 3-4 years ago, but it's fire though.
I'm gonna watch it, even if it's 3-4 years ago. They need to put it.
No,
up
you
there.
should because you be
asking
asking
me some shit from 2014.
You be asking for shit like, oh, I'm out of shit. Like I'm never out of my queue. So if you need something to watch, I usually got something.
I'm only watching that because of nostalgia purposes. Because I definitely pulled that little Monopoly sticker off of the fucking McDonald's cups and shit like that.
Well, they got docs for that too.
Yeah. Damn, the 90s was a lot of smoke and mirrors, bro. Let's get out of here. Hit my hand claps. Get out of here on time today. We had a lot of stops. 3 cheers. I wanted to give 3 cheers to Jimmy Carter. I ain't gonna say it in the way that I said it, but when I read it, I didn't know a lot about Jimmy Carter. He's before my time as a president. But then I had read that, like, you know, he was a Democrat. And they said that he was like one of the first presidents that. No, I'm serious.
I know, just the way you said it.
No, because like Republicans in the 70s and 60s, I really don't fuck with them, right? Like the ones right now, like they cool. Like I ain't got too much beef with them. But out back then, in Jimmy Carter's time, they were outwardly like against like integration of schools. You know, they tried little shit, not busing kids and shit like that. Jimmy Carter tried to do those things though, you know? And so like one of the things that they said during his presidency was he was like one of the first like non-racist presidents, like outwardly racist, you know? Now, they said some other stuff. I'm not going to say that because he gone. You know what I mean? I'll say that shit for another day randomly, but I'm going to put some respect on his name, at least as a president of the United States at one point in time to where I ain't going to say nothing negative. Made it all the way to 100, though. A big hundo.
Got out of here right on time.
Yeah, he did. Shit, Jimmy, he probably been going at 100. I can't imagine that he was doing much of anything at that point, you know, but probably
he wasn't doing much of anything.
Hey, you know what though? I argue that he made it to 100 because they said after like he lost or like he like stopped becoming, he just disappeared.
Yeah, he only popped up at like
big events.
The other presidential shits where like, oh, the other presidents gotta say what's up or whatever.
He like, I don't fuck. I'm tired.
The wheelchair and shit.
I don't
Shout
fuck with
him.
Yeah, so I mean, and it's commendable. That's crazy. Imagine if you was a Giants fan or a Giants owner and you let this dude go and he about to have like a fucking NFL record.
I was saying because I watched the first episode of I think you brought it up for one of your shows to watch, like the off-season joint, Hard Knocks.
Yeah. I
watched the first episode and if you watch it like now in hindsight, that first episode is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think we really got to. It was like right after let Danny Dimes go. Hey, we got to pay this man. He's the future. He's gone. Oh, Saquon? Yeah, I ain't fucking with him. And he did his little hurdle joint.
He probably did this because of that. You don't. I never want to put fuel in the tank for somebody.
No, but I understand not fucking with a running back because they're a dime a dozen. I mean, I'm not saying that like he's not special,
it's
but
made a big difference for the Eagles in terms of we're gonna see in the playoffs.
1,000%. They ain't gonna win, but I get it.
I don't know if he run like that, he gonna be all right. Because that's all they needed was, well, they had solid running backs, but not that. Not like setting the tone or game changing like running backs, but good for Adam Thielen. Great whites. All right, any 3 cheers for you?
I mean, I'm gonna shout out. Damn, who did I say earlier? What was you talking about earlier? Who else just died?
Oh, you said Greg Gumble.
Yeah, man. It's different. Like when they're like the voice of your childhood for shit that you watch. Like obviously, there's several people that hold that position, right? But
Right.
when one of them goes, you're like, oh shit, like. And you know, he lived a full life. It wasn't nothing crazy, right? But like, it's still like, oh shit. It makes you think about how old you getting. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, this part of my childhood is done. Like I cried last year. No, that was like 2 years ago, when Kevin Harlan retired. He called his last game, and I shed a tear. Like, damn, that's why am I shed? I don't know this man, but I know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like something like that. It's just when it's something like a staple voice that's in your head is gone. Like, it's a thing. So shout out to him. Shout out to I had another one. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, man. Especially now, like some of these new commentators, like I don't fuck with them. Like maybe it's because I'm old and y'all too new or whatever. But Tom Brady, get out of here. Go retire. I'm not fucking with you.
It's gonna hit a little different when we lose TNT. Even though I haven't really watched it either.
No, but they licensed it. They're not going nowhere. It'll be a little different, but it's not going. If it was what it was before they licensed that or whatever they fixed, yeah, that would have been a big deal. But nah, they ain't going nowhere. But yeah, Ernie Johnson's on that list because he's getting up there too. He's like almost 70.
Shit, that whole Ernie and then what's my other guy? Terry Bradshaw, all them dudes.
Terry Bradshaw.
I'm serious.
Hey, as a Steeler fan, respectively, Terry can go. I ain't worried about Terry. I'm not worried about Terry.
You know who they priming up for that? What's my man with the Gap? On Good Morning America and shit or whatever that show is.
Strahan?
Yeah, they gearing him up. He gonna be the next Jim Brown or James Brown. James Brown, that's what I mean. He gonna be James Brown. Actually, he's bigger than James Brown, but still. Oh, how you feel about D-Lo?
I'm okay with this.
Y'all keep he'll be back.
I like, because I was like, we can't pay him. I like what he did when he came back. I'm not mad at.
Is this throwing in the towel or is this?
No, this is a move. This is a real move. Good for Rob Pelinka. Hey, 3 cheers to Rob Pelinka, man. Doing something.
And LeBron too, huh? LeBron had to prove it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He had to prove it. So, all right, man, let's get up out of here. We go.